Hey guys, it's Johnny Tech Review. Today I have an unboxing and review for you of this Huion interactive pen display. So this is a TFT display. It has a resolution of 1440 by 900. It has 2048 level of pressure sensitive and it has 16.7 million color. So this product is designed to work for both Windows and Mac. And this is a 19-inch version. In the back here we have a little bit more information. So you can see here the screen size is about 18.95 inch. It has a VGA interface along with a USB interface here. It has a rechargeable pen that has about 800 hours of continuous usage. So it's a pretty big package. We're gonna go ahead and unbox it right now. Top here we have a box of accessories. So here we have the leg and the stand mount, and here is the screen itself, pretty large. So here's everything that comes in the package again. You have some accessory here, look like the pen here along with the charger, and then we have a little screwdriver to go ahead and mount the leg. You have the power supply, power cable, USB cable, and a VGA cable. Here is the screen itself. It's actually kind of heavy, so that's the thickness of this screen. It's actually a pretty thick screen, which is something I'm not a fan of, especially for a display screen that you want to write on. And here is the little mount and stand for it, so we're gonna have to install everything, see how it works. To use this pen in Photoshop is pretty simple. You do want to go ahead and set this up so that it works in Photoshop. All you have to do is go to Windows, and then you just have to go to brushes right here. And under brushes you want to make sure shape dynamic and transfers are on. Under shape dynamic here, make sure you set the bend pressure, as you can see, and make sure all these are off to 0. And under transfer you want to make sure that is also pen pressure. The transfer is basically the opacity, and shape dynamics how small and big the shape is when I'm pressing on it. So let me just go ahead and get rid of that window here, and let me show you. See if I was to write here really lightly, as you can see, very lightly. I can write really hard, as you can see, pressing it down on the pen, and I get a much tougher pen. Go ahead and set it again here. So for example, if I would just draw a line, small line, as you can see, and I can push it harder and harder to get bigger and bigger line, as you can see. So it works pretty well, and you can see how fast this is responding. You get about, I would say, half an inch of hovering. So if you have an inch over, you can see the hovering, and you can control the cursor here, you can see. So it works pretty well. And the pen here have a charge. It takes about 2-3 hours to charge it, and then it lasts like over a month. But I charge it, I haven't recharged it yet, and I've been using it quite often, and it still works pretty well. I want to show you how fast and responsive this is. So here we go. You can see, very responsive. Pick another color here. This is a glass panel, and then this tip here is a really sharp plastic tip. So I feel like over time this is gonna worn out. You got a nice palm rejection. It works pretty good right here. I have terrible handwriting, but you can see works pretty well. So what makes this screen interesting is that because I have another Acer monitor, I feel like this is actually an Acer panel with even the firmware and everything in it. So if I press menu here, it looks just like my Acer panel. I have adjustment here for brightness, contrast, color, temperature. I can go up and down here to change the OSD to on-screen vertical position here. I can go to setting here to turn the white mode on. You can also turn on your DCR, which is like a dynamic color control. You have input here of DVI. You can change the different input, language, English. Here you can see you can press menu twice. You can go into these different color presets. So you have user, text, standard, graphic, and movies. This is basically just a quick adjustment on color, contrast, and brightness control here. So guys, I've been using this drawing screen for the past month or so, and so far I'm pretty pleased with it. So this screen here has an interesting leg here that you can adjust and give it a different angle. So you have a lot of different angles. I can show you right here. You can go all the way up to the top and just let go. This is the leverage here to control it, and you just push level down, and you can go to any direction really and just let go, and it will lock right in that place. And it's a really sturdy. It's not going to move at all, as you can see here. I will shake on my whole table here. The leg here has rubber, so it's going to keep it in place, and so you can have it really low in this strange angle here if you wanted to for drawing. And it depends on what your preference is. You might want it at this angle here. The one thing I didn't like about this screen is that this screen is very glossy. For a drawing screen, I expect to be a matte screen, and this screen here is very glossy, so you do get a lot of fingerprint, and there's a lot of reflection. If you have a light behind you, there's a lot of reflection. I didn't like that. As far as color and viewing angle, it's not bad at all. For for a TFT panel, I expect to not have really good viewing angle, but as you can see here, I have really good viewing angle from side to side. Of course, your optimal position is going to be right in the middle, but other than that, you can still have side to side and has a pretty good color and brightness. So as far as the input here, these are the input. You had at the bottom, you had this USB port here. This one need to connect to your computer in order to activate the screen, so you can use the pen with it. This is the power port. There is a hole here for nothing really. Here's the VGA port and here's the DVI port. So I'm using this little adapter here to convert from DVI to HDMI because I just have an HDMI out and it's pretty simple. Instead of finding a DVI cable, I just have HDMI out already, so I just plug this into that and it works pretty well. So overall, I'm pleased with the experience of using this screen. It has a decent resolution, and that resolution again is 1440 by 900, and for drawing that works pretty well. You can even play movies on your screen like a second screen, and it works perfectly fine. This pretty much concludes my quick review of this drawing tablet. I hope it helped you in your purchase decision, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.